Hi, Cancer. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. This is your reading. Okay. This is the reading for the last week. The microphone is going blink, blink. So I don't know if that means it's recording or not, but now it's funny. It's a red light. It means it's on. It's like, that should be a green light. Adjust the things as they are. That's the little mini message, by the way. Okay. So hi, Cancer. This is your reading for December 25th through the 31st. I was going to say the first, but it just ended so well. It was like, okay, and then we'll just start in January. All right. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I also offer IET, which is a healing modality. I made 2 videos in the past week or two that are really profound that can help you to move energy. I'm an energy worker. That's what IET is. So I can help people, work their way through energy. One of them is called letting go of resentment. So it's an exercise. And the other one, it's kind of like a guided meditation. And the other one is called shifting the narrative. So please check out those videos. I just did it live with Sheila. And I don't know if it was live. Was it live? No, I guess it wasn't. Sheila Self-Couture, I'll have the link up on my community page soon. Yeah, because it was so loud before, and I was making videos, and it was like, it just went on and on. And I'm like pushing my way through it, right? Pushing my way through it. And that was and the thing was, just the things as they are. And, I'm really learning a lot of that because I'm living in a foreign country and things are different. The culture is different. People do things are different. Everything is different. And it's like, I could be like, oh, well, this is the way we do things in the United States. It's like, but I'm not living in the United States. It's like, well, that's nice. You go to someone's house and they do things in a certain way, then you allow them to do things in a certain way. You come in and say, oh, well, I know a better way. I mean, there's a way to do that, a way to, but it's like, if the food gets on the table, if everything gets clean or whatever, and they do it in their own way, let them do it in their own way. So adjust the things as they are, right? Not as you want them to be. That's the energy. Here we go. Yeah. The 5, chaos. It's a change in passion. But sometimes the 5 is really like this chaotic energy. And the thing about the 5 of Wands is like they're all wearing different outfits, they all speak different languages. Nobody hears each other. Everybody wants their opinion to be heard, but they don't hear each other. They don't even understand each other. They don't even understand each other. It's not even that they don't hear each other. They don't even understand it. They hear it, but like there's no comprehension, sort of like me in Spanish. I'm getting there. It's better than it was. And then I have the hanged man. The hanged man is a willing self-sacrifice. So maybe it's this willingness to let go of chaos, willingness to maybe learn another language or see something from somebody else's point of view. That just came out of my mouth. And then we have the sun. Well, yeah, show you. This is the hangman. The hangman, he puts himself on the tree to pause and to look and to see things from a more spiritual angle. That's what he does. And then we have the sun, and the sun is illuminated. They're both illuminated, actually. The sun is, clarity of thought, and it's really this understanding of nourishment, of abundance, of joy. It's a beautiful card, a beautiful, beautiful, one of the most benefic in the entire deck. I would say the sun, the star, the empress. I think those are the 3 really big benefics. I would say that those are the 3 really big benefics. All right. Yeah. Understanding how you can be part of a community, understanding what you have to give and what you'd like to receive, and being in the flow of that, right? This is what I'd really like to receive. So, maybe, you've been involved with people like this, and then you stop and you say, well, maybe if I gave up a certain attitude or a certain habit or a certain way of looking at things, right? And I saw things in a clear manner or an abundant or a loving, nourishing manner, because this is also nourishment, then I'd be able to give more of myself. And through giving, I receive. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has a lot of she has a lot of zest. I really like the Queen of Wands. You know what the Queen of Wands, you know what she reminds me of? Um, I don't know, to me, it's like, I know this is going to sound weird. I feel like she's like in her 50s and she's unmarried. She's kind of never been married. And she's just like this eccentric, wackadoo, kind of freaking fantastic, interesting, uh, full of life kind of character, artsy, and gets stuff done, you know, and she's really enthusiastic and she's funny and she's a good cook and she dresses really weird. And I don't know, she's like your delightful, eccentric, let you be yourself kind of aunt. I know I'm supposed to say aunt, but I'm from New York. So I say aunt. It's my aunt. That's who the Queen of Wands is. So I feel like you sort of get to like be her. You get to be like this, like, yeah, I do my own thing. Yeah, yeah, and I'm good with it. And but there's this energy of generosity, and there's an energy of she also is able to look at herself and she's able to say, you know, this doesn't really work anymore. So I'm not going to do it anymore. Yeah, I'm going to rebalance things. I'm going to rebalance things because I want to move away from chaos and I want to live in abundance and I want to live in, I don't know, more sense of community, more sense of kindness, more sense of being part of something. It's a new road. It's a new road, like maybe adjusting, you know, it's a new road, but I think it's going to lead you to a really wonderful place where you can plant new seeds and do different things. It's really interesting. It doesn't mean you're taking on other people's stuff. It means that you're allowing them to be themselves. You're allowing them to be themselves. It doesn't mean you're taking on their stuff. It's like, I get to be myself, you get to be yourself. But it doesn't mean that I have to. It doesn't mean that I have to agree with you. It doesn't mean that I have to come into your camp. It's like, I'm just going to let you be. I'm going to be. And it's a new way for me to look at things. And it's a more open way for me to look at things, but I don't have to fix anything or take on your burden because it's like, oh, well, I have a burden and, you know, I want you to take on it. You know, like, no, 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 it's like, I honor where you're at, but no. Yeah, this is a change. This is a big change. Maybe in the past, you know, you got involved with people like that and maybe you try to help them or fix them or like that. And now it's like, no, I'm just going to let you be who you are and do what you do. You know, I think I know a better way. I was thinking about it last night too. Sometimes it's, you know, it's really easy to sit in judgment of this one and that one, and they should do that, and this one should do this, and blah, blah, blah. But it's like none of us know where any of us have been, really. None of us really know. And, you know, we're all using the tools at our disposal. And some people are better at using certain tools than others. Some people don't even know those tools exist. And, you know, okay, okay, you know, I can still be kind and generous and just um, and loving and clear, but I don't have to. I don't have to go to a party I'm not invited to, right? Because sometimes I invite myself, like I find myself like I've invited myself to parties that I had no business at. Let's put it that way. So the Wheel of Fortune is a really interesting card. It's completion. It's one thing. And it's also, it's like a change. It's a big change. It's a change in kind of destiny. But I think you're the one who turns the clock. It's not, sometimes, cards come from the outside, right? But in this reading, it's like it came from it's like, I'm going to change, I'm going to adjust my way of looking or my way of thinking or my outlook or my attitude or my actions, a lot of A's. So because I've evolved, because I always see that as evolution. And I'm going to be kind and loving and generous, but I'm not going to be what I've been before, which was too involved in a way. It's an interesting lesson for Cancer. It's an interesting evolution. Okay, and then I have a Knight. So don't just sit there, do nothing. Don't just sit there, do nothing. If somebody, like if you really want to keep a friendship, right? And I know this is really hard. This is really hard, and I have a problem with it too. If I really want to keep a friendship or relationship with somebody, and they have things to say, sometimes my job is to just sit and listen and let them say, and not put in my 2 cents, not give them my opinion. Yes, it's different, because it's almost like he's sitting here with this beautiful gift, but you have to go to him in a way, right? So there's this energy of, because I'm getting all this because I have the Hangman here. So I feel like there's something that you let go of, right? And you're seeing things from a more spiritual perspective. And the thing about the Hanged Man is he puts himself on the tree, and then he goes into all the realms. So he sees all. And then from his sense and his understanding of all the realms and seeing all, he radiates love. That's what he does. He just radiates love. He doesn't force something, it's almost like force feeding somebody. He doesn't do that. He just radiates love. And I think that's what's going on. Really interesting reading. All right. You see chaos around. You're willing to let go of a habit or a way of thinking in a really clear manner to change the way things are in your life, really to change your perspective, which is really healing. It might take time to balance it all out, but you're passionate about it. This is really about a fair exchange of giving and receiving and more balanced. A new mysterious path is opening where you're going to be able to plant new seeds in a different way. And you are not taking on other people's emotional baggage. You're just going to sit there and offer them the gift that they ask for the gift, but not before. That's what I got. Very interesting lessons.